Happy to welcome back on the program the new UFC light heavyweight champion, Jan Blachowicz, who got an absolutely dominant performance over Dominick Reyes at UFC 253. Jan, how are you, my friend?
Hey, I'm good, thank you. And how are you?
I'm doing well, but I did not pick up some hardware a couple weeks ago. Congratulations on the win. I know you've had a lot to sort of take in since winning the title. Have things changed at all since you became champion?
It's really amazing what's happening right now in my life. It's amazing. A lot of interviews, a lot of media. Prime Minister, invite me to, and we have a nice conversation. So. Yeah, life is great now, Life is much better when you are the champion.
Yes, no, I imagine, and obviously the pay's better too. You said you met the Prime Minister. I did notice that. Did you know him before, or did he reach out to you after you won the title? Was there a past relationship?
I know him only from TV, and I know that he is Prime Minister, So, yeah. And also our president sent a congratulations for me, on Instagram, so also... really nice. The most important people in Poland, they start interesting the MMA. So nice, really great.
And there's also that great video of Joanna and Jacek, reacting to your win, and obviously she's Polish as well. That must have been cool too to see her, take in your victory as well as a fellow Polish fighter.
Yeah, I've got a lot of support from her, and not only from her, from all fighters from Poland, from fans from Poland, not only from Poland, from all over the world, But now Joanna, she knows how I feel when she was a champion, Mm-hmm. So now she's got this feeling.
Yes.
It's also really nice. Yeah.
And let's talk about the performance. Just dominant from the opening bell. I know you felt like you were going to win the fight. I know you felt like you could finish him. But did you expect to have that dominant of a performance at UFC 253?
He was completely this fighter what we accept, What do you think that he's going to be? Me and my team, with sparring partners, we do a great job. We know about him everything, And you saw this in the fight, that I was, prepared really good. Maybe I think that he will put more pressure on me, But he don't want to put pressure on me, and it was great for me, so I put pressure on him, and so it was perfect scenario for me.
Do you feel like maybe he was a little bit overconfident? There was all the talk heading into the fight about how people felt like he beat Jon Jones and then he was this uncrowned champion. Do you feel like maybe part of him, overlooked you a bit?
I don't care, So people think that he beat Jon Jones. I beat him, in second round. So I'm much better than Jon Jones, yeah?
Yes. No.
If we go in this way, yeah? But, no. I don't care what people say, People always going to talk something.
Starting your UFC career, you didn't have the best record, and you were able to turn things around and win this title. And I think it just goes to show it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter, where you are in life. You can go out there and still have the opportunity to achieve greatness. Does that make the title win more meaningful with the fact that, it wasn't an easy road to get to the title?
Yeah, of course, it was an easy way for me. But I never start thinking about the title. I always believe in myself. Always I believe in my skills, I believe in my power, I just have to find why I'm not so good fighter like, a couple of years ago. What goes wrong? What I do wrong right now, And I find this, this point, what I bet, all losses in my life makes me better fighter, I just have to find why I lost this fight, And I find a way back to roots, to my old coach. Now we are the champions, we are the champion. So I am the champion. So it's amazing, never to surrender, never to retreat, just to believe in yourself, believe in your skills, just go and do it.
Do you think that was the catalyst for you turning things around in your career, going back to your old coach, or is there something else you look at where you say this really made the difference in your winning streak?
I think that this is the most important thing, because before I signed contract with UFC, I trained with the Robert Joch, with my coach, yeah. And when I signed contract with UFC, I changed city, gym, everything. And then my problem starts, So I need to lost, 4 fights back to him, and and we are on the top, So yeah, this is the most important thing, I think, because he know me very well. I know him, very well. When he know how to work with me, great gym, great sparring partners, everything in our gym is, on the top. So That was, I think that was most important thing, but also was a couple of, small details, but they are gone right now. So now I'm, the best.
You're the best. No, it's great to see. And then just, sort of last thing on the fight itself, how was the overall experience getting to compete in Abu Dhabi, doing all the coronavirus, testing and all that? How was that for you? Because that's, that's a pretty once in a lifetime kind of a unique experience.
Yeah, that was a new experience for me, like for everybody, for every fighters. But I set my mind on this, I know that's how gonna look. That's gonna be, 2 days in London quarantine, then 2 days in Abu Dhabi. So I knew that I'm gonna have to, survive this. So I set my mind on this, and I just knew what I have to do to survive this, But anyway, everything was good. Acclimatization we do really good acclimatization over there. The weight cutting was perfect, Food was amazing over there in Abu Dhabi. So I just enjoyed the fight week, the weather, the people who works in our hotel there was also amazing. So it was really nice, the time for me over there.
And of course, after the fight, everyone's asking what's next for you. There's a lot of options. Obviously, Jon Jones is on the table. There's that fight between Thiago Santos and Glover Teixeira. Obviously, I'm sure Jones is at the top of the list because he was sort of the former champion. But I would imagine Thiago Santos has got to be high up there too, just because that was your last loss. Is he pretty high up there in terms of a next opponent?
Yeah, if he won the fight against Glover, I think he's gonna be next. He's gonna be my next opponent, and I show him that this time gonna be completely different, This time I'm gonna be the winner. But we've got Jones. Never know. Maybe the UFC talk to him and they give it me Jon Jones or also Adesanya. He said that.
Yes, I did see that. Yes, he's obviously entering the fray as well. So a lot of really interesting options. Just quickly on Thiago Santos, what do you feel would be different if you guys had the rematch? Because your fight was was pretty competitive up until the finish. But what do you think would be different if you guys were to fight again?
I will keep my hands higher, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay. It's as simple as that. Yeah. You mentioned Jon Jones there. Obviously with him, he's bulking up to go to heavyweight. I know he mentioned that he would be interested in fighting you, but do you think that's a realistic possibility with the fact that he has been sort of bulking up for heavyweight? It seems like light heavyweight was something he just sort of left behind, but do you get the sense he will come back to 205?
He make really good decision, to go to heavyweight because he don't want to lose against me. That's why he go to heavyweight. But I believe that in the future I will catch him anywhere, I find the way to fight against him.
Yes. No, you mentioned this to me last time, and I know obviously you would be open to going up and fighting him at heavyweight if need be, right? That way you wouldn't have to cut any weight.
Heavyweight in future is option for me also. Not now, but in the future, yes.
Yes, no, very good point. And Adesanya, you mentioned him. Obviously, Adesanya on the same card as you. What did you think of his win over Paulo Costa? A pretty dominant performance, just like yourself.
Yeah, but I said this before his fight that he gonna win the fight. But I think that's gonna be decision. He finished fight earlier, so I'm not surprised. It was really good, good shape, really good,
Yeah, and it would be a fun fight between the two of you if you two ever fought. Stylistically, how do you look at that? Because you've got great stand-up, you've got knockout power, Adesanya with the kickboxing background. How do you look at that fight from a style perspective?
I think that, that my style, I told, before all my fight, that people think that they know me, that they know about me everything, but in the fight, they don't expect how strong I am, how good I am, that I'm completely different fighter than ever fight in the gyms or in the fights anywhere, And I think this is my something what what they don't expect. And with Adesanya will be the same, He think that he will about everything about me, but in the fight he will see a completely different style of fight.
And kind of like the question with Jones, do you see Adesanya moving up now? Because he's only had, I think, 2 title defenses so far. It seems like there's a lot of work to do for him at 185.
He's got also a lot of options, so we will see.
Yes, to be continued. We'll see. There's a lot of good options for you, though, being the champion, which is really great. One other thing I wanted to ask you: are you familiar with the Bellator light heavyweight champion Vadim Nemkov? He got a big win over Ryan Bader to win the title. Are you familiar with him at all?
Well, no, I don't know him personally, but I watch his fight. So he's a really good fighter. Maybe in future we can train together because he live not so far from me. So in Russia, I think so. He trained in Russia. I don't know where he trained.
Yeah, I believe he does. Well, the reason I bring that up is because obviously Bellator's come out now since Jon Jones has left that light heavyweight division and said that we have the best light heavyweight fighter in the world. What do you say to that?
They have to say something like this,
Yeah.
But everybody knows the UFC is the best,
Yeah.
And all fighters in UFC, they are the best. But there is a lot of good fighters in Bellator, yes? But UFC is Champions League.
Yes, I'd agree with that. You got that $50K bonus. What are you going to do with the money? Got to buy a lot of diapers, I imagine.
Yeah, a lot. We'll see. I've got a couple plans for that. I finished my outside the Warsaw. I got my small home. I have to finish it. Maybe I will buy something bigger in Warsaw. We will see.
Okay, that's good. Invest. That's always smart to do that with the money, right? You got to be important. And I referenced it there. Obviously, you're going to be a dad. Are you nervous about it? I mean, you've been in the cage with some of the scariest guys in the world, but fatherhood's a whole other story, right?
I'm happy and scary in the same moment. I cannot wait, but also it's something new, completely new for me, and but I'm happy. I cannot wait when I'm gonna, hold my son in my hands. But yeah, fight is easy. This is something new. But I hear that fathers hit 2 times harder, so it's gonna be new motivation for me, and yeah, it's gonna be something like we say in Poland. The fathers hits twice harder.
It certainly does. Do you know the due date yet? When is your son expected?
In December.
Oh, great. Good year. Good month. That's my birthday. I'm in December as well. So there you go. I saw on your Instagram, you ate some like double stacked burger. Where was that from? That looked delicious.
Yeah. My friend, he got his restaurant and he invited me. This is burger with gold on top,
Oh, cool.
So you eat burger with gold, it's really nice, really tasty. And the most expensive burger in Poland.
How expensive in it? How much in US dollars would that be?
I have to check it. $350.
$350?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, that must have been a good. Well, you're the champ now. You should be eating like that. You should be eating expensive stuff. So there you go. That's awesome. Are burgers kind of your go-to after fights? Do you like eating them?
Yeah. After the fight, 2 weeks after the fight, I always eat everything. What I just want to eat. Candy, burgers, pizza, everything.
All the good stuff. And yeah. No, I hear in that.
I start watch what I find, what I eat.
And when are you looking to have your next fight? It looked like you didn't get injured in the fight. You mentioned the baby's coming in December. Are you looking to get one more fight in, or are you just going to wait till next year and let the division sort itself out?
Best month will be March, because right now I want to focus. I have to focus, and I want to focus about my fiance because before fight she do everything for me. Because the most important fight in my life. But right now it's her time. I need to focus on her. After that, I want to focus a little bit on baby. Used to the new situation, and I think after New Year, 3 months to preparation for the next fight. So March will be perfect for me.
Excellent. And do you do you stay away from the gym for the next little bit, or are you back in there? Like what's sort of the plan going forward as you wait for your next fight?
I was in the gym today, because my friends, they helped me to prepare to my fight. Now they've got, I have to help them, because they prepare for a fight. So I need to make a revenge, they help me. So now it's my time to help them. So today I was in the training. I don't train, I just go to do 1, maybe 2 rounds with them, and don't try too hard, but just for the help, them.
Yeah, and I want to thank you so much for joining me here on the program. It's great catching up with you, and congratulations on capturing the title. If you got any sponsors you want to shout out, any social media you want to plug, I'll give you the last word.
I just want to thank all fans for supporting before fight and for every nice messages for after the fight. Thank you one more time, and All best for you guys.